Hello.
Go. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
All right. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Star Fox 64 2K%. My name is Adam. I will be the runner for today. Alongside me is the one and only Burb Lady, Speed Lady, Kelpsy.
Hi.
And she has graciously volunteered to be the color commentator for the run today, or whatever role.
Yeah, I'm here to commentate and also track Adam's points.
Yes.
His score for him.
Yes. So for those who don't know what 2K% is, 2K% is basically a combination of speedrunning and score running strats together. So I am a score runner, or primarily a score runner. I actually have the world record for all-time high score with 3,085 points in the game. I just actually celebrated the 1-year anniversary of having the world record. And so I decided to pick up the speedrun portion of score running, which we call 2K% in the score running community. The goal is to get 2,000 points in the game and beat the game as fast as possible. Just for context, the world record I think is 31:45 by Miko. But I think my PB is, I think the last, it was like a 33:20 something. So it's a very short category.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, it's short and sweet. It's easy to pick up if you're interested in it. So I think with that, let's just go ahead and get started. There's not really much else to say other than let's go. All right, time will start when I gain control, and I'll just let you know when that is.
Hey, good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, the game said it. Maybe I can say it. Yeah.
All right. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So basically, Corneria is a quick and easy stage. I'm just trying to try and get speed through the game this level as fast as I can. I'm aiming for a 230 in this level. Now, whatever I say, anything about like what I'm trying to hit, it's not a big deal. If for some reason I were to miss the target, that is not a big deal whatsoever. We're going to kill Slippy here, by the way. Bye, Slippy.
Bye, Slippy. Everybody say bye.
Yay, Slippy's dead.
See you, Slippy.
So you'll be seeing me kill teammates along the way, and that's to prevent metal cutscenes from happening. To get the medal in any level, you have to keep all of your teammates alive and meet the score objective. So that's different depending on the stage, and this is a little yikes, a little low to start.
You're gaming. You're
we're just
great.
gonna game right now.
Yep.
You know what?
We're
just
a
gonna
little
bomb.
low, but it's all good.
Yeah, there we go. That solves that problem.
Fine.
Little lag, but nothing too crazy to worry about.
So, yeah.
Go for it.
Speaking of lag, so normally in like a score run, not speed run, you would just take advantage of the like lag that happens in the Nintendo 64 for this game to spawn as many enemies as possible and also give yourself time to hit them. In this category, we're actually trying to like do basically a balancing act of like, well, we need these enemies and we need time to hit these enemies, but also we're trying to go quickly. But if we go too quickly, the enemies won't spawn. So it's kind of trying to find that like that middle area where we're going fast, but also giving ourselves time to actually hit the enemies. So we're good here though.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
154 is nice here. We're going to be taking the easy. So Corneria has two different routes at the end, and we'll be taking the easier route because it's faster.
Yes. Considerably faster.
Yeah, considerably faster.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the boss is kind of a joke on the easy side.
Yeah.
With the right strat. So we aren't going to be seeing as many enemies, but Adam is also using something we call a charge unlock shot for a lot of these hits. And that's just doing like basically using the hitbox of your laser to like indirectly hit a lot of stuff, and it gives you extra points. It's called cussing, you know.
Yeah, we're cussing. But not really.
Cussing, but not in a bad way. So this guy.
And Greg
you don't even waste a bomb there. There you go. Yeah. So you can also just hit him down a leg, you know, and then just bomb him easy peasy.
Yeah.
But we do want to preserve bombs here for Medio. Medio is a big...
That was a gold actually for me. I'm watching this clock. That was a gold.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Like spicy.
Yeah. Clearly going fast in the speedrunning marathon.
forget that was gonna be under. So again, I was going for a 230. I think I got a 217. So
217.
a little under what I'd like to be at this point, but there's plenty of opportunities to make up for it.
Yep.
Plus, I think the splits I have a natural +7 barrier already built in, so I'm really only 6 points behind right now. So it's like,
yeah,
it's not that.
Adam, when he does practice of this run, he does like his goal score is like 2007.
Yeah.
I 2207.
That's your PB.
That's my PB score running. Not going fast.
All right, so we have extra bombs here to start out with media, which is great. So I'm going to do like a combo of unlock charge shot with a bomb. I'm not going to use one here because it's not really useful. So I'm going around 40 is where I like to be
Dang,
to start.
that's spicy.
Yeah, so this is pretty good for me. I'm aiming for a 430 here. So you might be wondering, well, how the heck are you going to get that? Well, the warp actually allows us to get way more points, and there's the bomb right there. Beautiful.
Nice.
The warp has a ton of points available there, so we can easily just go crazy with that. It's gonna add over 200 some points just
it's
to the
just
score
a huge
alone.
enemy like cluster area. Plus, Medio has some really cool little like spots where you can get points that aren't very obvious. Like you might have just seen him do unlock shots like on the teeth rocks is what we call it. You'll see it again here in a moment. And for whatever reason, there's just have points on them.
There's like a random hidden enemy hitbox for no reason.
Don't know why those are there. And then also earlier he was hitting these large rocks that have enemies behind them. So once again, using the hitbox of the cut shot to get extra points. So yeah, you won't really see him lock on to enemies often. And that's like probably the hardest thing when you're learning how to score run is just being like, okay, I have to manually aim everywhere now. And you can't just like rely on the lock on feature.
Ow.
But then sometimes like
happens.
this, you need this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Peppy gets chased. It's hard to time it perfectly without running into enemies. Here, I'm also not going to boost too much because if you do boost too much in this section, you might accidentally lose out on a group of enemies.
Yes.
There's 4 groups of enemies in total, so like 3. So, and the 4th one just popped up below me. So this is, and where we go, that's all right. So 120. This is pretty good.
This
for
is good.
101.
Yeah. My gauge for here is 111. So, and there you are with the tooth rock. Looks like a molar.
Yeah, it looks like a molar, but
Yeah.
it's, There we go.
Early bomb there to get those guys.
Nice +2. All right. This one there. All right. Yeah, we're going really well here with 6 bombs, too. I'm really happy with that. All right, little bees.
This part, he's going to need to focus a bit to get through the warp. It's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Well, after checkpoint.
Yeah, it's about 15, not 15, like 20 seconds from now or so.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So this is why we killed Slippy right here. So for whatever reason, if you kill Slippy in Corneria, he doesn't show up here. So all of these enemies, there's 11 of them, show up here instead of Slippy being chased and only being chased by 4 enemies. So you could actually time it where you kill Slippy in this level and get the 11 spawn and the 4 spawn from him. I've only done that a couple times. It's really stupid.
Give me 1 second.
Very well.
All right.
Good job. Good job. Good job. That's harder than it looks, especially not on your home setup because the lag is different. Like it's just, I mean, media warp is always scary.
And had I missed that, I would have lost probably 30 seconds or so. So here we go. So that's actually the cue also for us to boost. Whenever we see, it's like the thing is the go sign. Like once you're through that, you just start boosting and just
always
don't stop.
be boosting. ABV.
Yeah, and so the reason why we go to Medio to use the warp is also because it just has a plethora of bombs and items you can get. If you were to go through this through expert mode, which is what I normally run, you would not see those most of these items I'm about to get. That's one of the distinctions between normal and expert mode. All right.
Expert mode is just crazy.
This is the one I need. This one gives me an extra bomb. I'm not going to get it, but it's all right. It's fine.
That was mean game. That was not nice.
Yeah, that was mean. I also bad timing on my end too, so that did not help. All right, so we got a nice combo here. I'm literally relying on the speakers because I can't necessarily hear the game because I do have some audio cues I try to go off of. So it's like I'm trying to also like listen to 2 audio sources at once. So it's very strange for me. But yeah, so we're going to basically focus here, just collecting bombs. No worries here. We're going to hit this target score, no problem. We're going to be well above it even. So, yeah, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I would love to have a 448 in me.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So Adam's goal there, by the way, is a 430, and he, as he said, he made up for his deficiency in Corneria, and now we're back on track. Easy peasy.
Yeah, so we're just going to keep just trucking it along. So we're not going to go to Katina like the map is suggesting we go, because we did go through the warp. Instead, we're going to go to Fortuna or Ficina, depending on which version of the game you play. So we're going to fight Starwolf, and it's going to be a fun little thing because I have a ton of bombs. And I'm going to show off a little thing.
Literally just going to
try to.
Yeah.
But first, we got to kill Falco, so bye, Falco.
Bye, Falco. It's been fun, dude.
Bye.
Once again, don't want that metal cutscene, so someone's got to take down. And
Thank you.
Honestly, it's peppy, but it's fine.
Yeah, so we don't kill off Peppy for a good
Sector
reason, because Sector X yields quite a few points from Peppy alone. And when I mean a lot, I mean, I think, what is it, 24, 25?
It's like in the 20 something.
Yeah, it's a high number. So we try not to let him die or drain his health bar for that reason and that reason alone. So here, it's going to be a shorter level. It's an all-range mode, which is a little different from what we've seen so far. But
only going for 70 points here.
Yeah, and I'm going for 70 here. So Starwolf actually gives you about 44 already. So I only need to get 26, and I'm already... sorry, Peppy, you're just in the way. Get out of my way, Peppy.
Yeah, this is why Peppy should
so one thing I love to do is whenever... I especially do this whenever I do runs. I like to, if any of the teammates give me sass, I give them sass right back, and I say, no, you, or no, you get out of my way. I'm getting all the money here. So, fun fact, you actually, every hit you get in the game, or every point, okay, that's an important line, actually, so I'm going to stop that for a second. So, that means we're going to switch over to the second phase of the level, which means Starwolf's going to spawn in a second. And now. So what I'm going to do is launch a couple bombs and try to get some early damage. And as you can see, Leon's health bar is going down pretty quickly with those with those bombs. And I'm just going to take a quick second to focus here, because this is going to be a little tricky.
Nice.
All right, there's 3, and Pigma's the last one. Bye, Pigma. All right.
That's very fast.
And that was fast. That's it.
Nice.
That was Vegeta.
That's Vegeta. Yeah. So in the first version of Starwolf that you see, if you go this route, because you would see them twice. Well, we're going to see them twice.
Yes.
They do take damage to bombs. Later on, they have better ships. They don't take damage to charge shots directly if you lock on, and they don't take damage to bombs. Yep. So that's fun.
A bit more invincible in that way. They can only be taken down with lasers, so it's a little more tricky.
And that was what, a 70?
76, 75? I can't remember the exact.
Should come up here in a sec.
Yeah.
Take it easy, folks. You killed Falco. God, take it easy.
I'm sorry, I had to. It saved some time.
It was
78.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
All right, we're 13 ahead. So, nice thing for me is that I can kind of relax a little bit in terms of being aggressive and getting points. But if I end up getting higher, that means I can pull back in other levels. So, in Area 6, I won't have to get the high number that I usually go for. I can kind of lower that bar a little bit. We are not going there.
That is definitely a cool thing about 2K% is you do what's best for you. I don't do Ficina, though I'm really considering it because I really hate Katina.
Katina is the other option to do. It's whoops. That's
fine. That was planned. That was the
totally
strat.
Planned.
That's Lilat R right there in action.
Yeah, Lilat R. If you're watching this, shout outs to you for teaching me that setup.
Yep, that setup it's great.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, we'll just shoot these guys. It's not big. Ow, Peppy, watch where you're flying.
Peppy, again.
No, you. Watch where you're flying, not me. I'm not the one in the way.
He was the one drunkenly going in front. Man.
What I normally like to say at the beginning of runs too is Peppy. You have to say the Lilat system from Andros, and also Peppy is sus from the Why Your Father is Dead.
Yeah.
What did I just get hit by it? I gotta be careful. I need to get this laser upgrade because I don't know how much. Oh
you're
wow,
fine.
this is a spicy start.
You're fine.
So, Yes, walls.
So,
walls are fun.
Yeah, Sector X is notorious for having fake walls. You'll see the wall, but there's nothing to actually hit there, like you just saw. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, just flip a coin. Flip a coin, see what happens. But yeah, it's really frustrating because Sector X is, I would say it's definitely more precise, where you have to be really on point with your shots. Like, you cannot really miss. And so it's really frustrating when you go for a cuss on a wall and the wall just doesn't exist, and it looks like it does. It's very good. 1997.
Yeah. Shout outs to 1997 gaming.
But yes, Peppy is always in the way. This is inevitable.
Yeah, so normally, recently I've been trying to kill off Peppy to save some time in that cutscene. Whoops. I don't think I will be able to do that this time around because he has way too much health for me to try. I'll still go for it anyway, but I don't know if it'll be possible this time, but oh, yeah, that happens. That's all right.
All good.
Sometimes if you go too fast, the enemies will spawn too quickly and collide with each other, which is what just happened there.
Yeah, you just lose out on those points.
So... All right. Oh, I hit one of those by accident. Whoops. All right. Nice. That's what I was going for. All right. Give me those bombs. I really could use them. All right.
So this is where Peppy's going to get
All right. Here comes Peppy. I'm going to let him get hit for a little bit here, just so I can do some more damage myself later.
Bye,
no,
Peppy.
you. Bye, Peppy. Yay, Peppy's dead.
Yay, Peppy.
All right, so Peppy's gone. So now I don't have to worry about the cutscene after Macbeth. Because what happens to your teammates, they actually stay down for a whole mission. The mission after they're taken down or their health bar goes out, and they'll come back in the following level. So we actually will never see a medal cutscene for the rest of this run, which is really nice. So now we get to see everyone's favorite robot boss.
Yep, and also these little space junk enemies that nobody really notices. There's like a hidden 11 points right here or something. I don't know if it's that many.
I don't remember, but I don't think I've done that before. Just let that thing hit me
you gotta
like
put the 3 right here. You can actually cuss those guys, like if you're really lucky.
I'm gonna try for a 1 cycle here.
Yep.
We'll go see if I can do it. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
No way. No, it's all right. That's okay. That's some time loss, but if you actually keep the health bar low enough, you will not get this portion. It'll just try to hit you again like it just did the first cycle.
It's really low. You went like twice as far as you were supposed to go.
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay,
it's like literally like 5 hits, and then you just stop, and then he won't do the arms, and and then you just have to mash.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go for debrisless. Try to.
It's fine.
This is a bit more timing. You can see the music is kind of picked up in key. All right, we got it. Now we'll zoom in to get some lag. Going in cockpit mode actually helps reduce the lag too, which is really nice. All right, not bad. I'm looking at the clock. That's pretty decent timing. So yeah. Okay. So next is Macbeth, which is the Landmaster level. The only Landmaster level we're going to see in the run. So the Landmaster is a bit different in that it has a different hitbox, I feel like. I feel like the hitbox for like charge shots and everything is much bigger than what it is in the sky. Okay, so we're at 18 ahead right now because I normally like to get about 1,000 right here. So we're doing pretty good for pacing.
Nice and comfy.
Yeah, pretty comfy.
Comfy spot right now.
Yeah. I think in my practice, really the run right before I came on, I was practicing over in the back there, and it was like my start was atrocious. It was like 20-something, and I somehow still hit 270. I'm like, I don't know how I did this, but I did. So, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
But, yeah, all right. This is kind of a lax level in a way, so it's not really as strenuous as Area 6 will be.
Yeah.
But it can be difficult if the game chooses to be like with the Warrock RNG we're about to see.
Yep. This level definitely, like, a lot of people love this level, but this level for me when I'm doing 2K% is like my oops, I've been breaking the entire time level. Because the urge to break to like do this section here where you're getting cut shots off of multiple boulders, like the urge to break is so hard. Like you just want to hit every single one and get as many points as possible, but it's like you have to just say no, keep moving, like just gotta let it go.
Yeah. So ideally, I wanted to get a +2 there. That hitbox right there, specifically for that enemy, is very particular. We don't know why, but for some reason, this enemy gives you 5 points. We actually don't know why that is. We've tried to figure it out and do the math, but for some reason, the math just never adds up, and Slippy's going to try and take some points away, and I'm going to say, no, sir.
Yeah, you can, if your teammate shoots down the enemies here, you can actually steal your point back by shooting it before it hits the ground. Like Peppy is particularly greedy in that area. Slippy too.
Yeah, it's actually why in the world record for score route, we actually kill all the teammates off, because in Venom, they all have a role in actually taking points away in the last level. That's okay. That was cool.
Yeah, wow. That was a lot there.
Yeah, that was. All right, I went a little too fast, so the first group there went away, but that's okay. We're just gonna go. Yeah, we're fine.
We don't need. If you get on the tracks right there, Slippy gets chased, and you get a couple extra points. But yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Wow,
that was a really far RNG spawn. Jesus.
So here we're hitting off the wall to get the boulders. Again, try not to break too much.
Right, and since I'm so far ahead too, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take out I guess like
the rest of the train.
Like a fuselage thing here. I don't really know what to call it other than that. That way it explodes everything. I lose out on some things, but I'm already, 13 or something ahead? So it's like I'm not really missing out on that much, and I'll probably just end up a few points under my goal for this level.
Yeah. That whole boulder section, again, is just a big point spot where you just roll against the wall and slowly go. And it's interesting because you learn how the train moves. The train doesn't leave without you. So, if you're going slow, the train is like crawling. Like it's barely moving. But at the same time, you don't want to get too close to the train. It's interesting. So we'll be doing the, I guess the red exit here, which is just hitting the switches and blowing up the train, because that's faster than doing the boss.
Come on. There we go.
There we go.
For some reason, that just was not hitting, and I don't know why.
Extra HP today, They just got to put an extra defense on that.
Yeah.
Do some cut shots here for these guys. It's pretty great.
All right, got 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right, we're good. I just have to do a quick little mental check in my head. All right, so we're gonna end up with about 224, which is a little under where I'd like to be. But again, since I built up a net already, I don't have to worry too much about meeting every goal. That does mean I need to get a little bit higher of an Area 6 than I initially was going to before coming into this level. But that is okay with me, and I'm trying to shoot the top off here, because the top will actually cause lag and cause slowdown, which is what we don't want. And I'm just going to speed ahead, because we got the longest cutscene of the game right here, which is like 45 or 50 seconds.
It's a nice time to drink your coffee.
Coffee.
It's a coffee break.
Hydrate.
Run to the bathroom. Yeah. So here goes the train.
And everyone's favorite cutscene's about to happen.
Hate the brakes. I can't stop it.
I can't stop it. And you get 50 points for that.
Cinematic ending, 50 points. 51 points.
Yeah, 51. Yes, 51.
Points.
So yeah.
That was a 220 what?
Something like that?
220 something.
We'll see. So yeah. All right. So now, next is Area 6. I am probably not going to do any talking, because it is literally just going to be constant enemies coming from all directions.
Yeah,
I get
gotta focus.
2 little breaks in between, so I'm just gonna let Kelsey do all the talking.
My favorite level. It's the hand grinder.
Yes. So yes, it's also the reason Area 6 is the reason why I even switched routes to try Bolts instead of Area 6, because it would just kill my hands just doing it.
It's match central. It really is. You gotta do stretches
all right, I think
before and after. Drink extra
ahead,
water.
Yeah, 12.
You are 12 ahead.
Yeah, so I need a 538. I'm going for a 538 in Area 6. And you might be thinking, wait, 500 points in Area 6? Huh? But it's for me, I can just go fast, but I'm just going left and right, zooming around.
Yeah.
But it took me years, over 2 years to get to that
I remember the first time I hit 300 in Area 6, I was really proud. And then I hit 400, and then I was like, okay, 500 is when I'm stopping. And then I think mine's a 565 or something. But I've never gone over
Yeah.
I think record in Area 6 is like a 712.
729. It was just recently broken, actually.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. So anyway, so these mines actually give a lot of points. In a normal score run, you would do a little backflip there, throw another bomb, because the mines actually respawn. So you're gonna have a combination here of definitely lock-on shots, but as well as charged unlock shots. Nice, got those.
That was really good.
And we're also gonna be hitting these satellites. These satellites hit for 4 points, and they adds up. There's a lot of them. But you're moving. You're like, I mean, this is an on-rails game, and so really the hardest thing about Area 6 is just like getting everything you can on the screen without dying, because like you get beat up from everything shooting you all the time. Yep. So we shoot these guys. Good pace here is around 200 for Area 6. 222 is really nice. Get some cuts of those sometimes. Harder to do than it looks for those because they're moving towards you. So you're just like, the depth perception is really tricky there. I just shoot it.
Yeah, that was my 1 of 2 breaks, by the way.
Yeah. That's 1 break. Second break is at checkpoint. So these guys are particularly annoying because they kind of zoom around and shoot you. So you can try to hit them with as many charge and luck shots as possible, but for the sake of going fast and not losing a ton of health, it's often better just to like toss a bomb if you've got a bomb to spare. So here, this checkpoint's coming up here for Adam. He wants to get a 550. He's well on pace. 260 would be great here, and he's going to be closer to 300 by the time he gets there, which is pretty awesome.
Let's go, 300.
Yeah, 300. This is crazy.
That's the medal for the level, by the way.
That's a medal right there. And we got half the level to go. We got half the level to go still. So if things were to go wrong, there's actually a really cool trick you can do here to get lasers back. It's a laser dupe. But we're doing great, so forget that.
I didn't get the laser spawn, but that's okay. I'm not really trying for it.
Nice. Yep. I mean, the hardest thing is to just smash as quickly as possible and not break as much as you can. And knowing what you can and can't go for. Like, I just learned that he doesn't go for that right, like, carrier thing, and I do, and I lose a ton of health, and maybe that's why. But yeah, I mean, you can see the game just struggling to keep up with how much he's doing and how much the game is just throwing at you. Like, it's just so much lag, and there's not really much you can do about it, sadly. Yeah, this is the worst spawn of enemies right here.
Yeah.
It is just most inconsistent spawn of enemies. For whatever reason, it just is really hard to do, to get all 8 of them, 10 of them at the same time. And then this is the end of the level.
And with that, I will be fine. Just going to get this for extra measure. All right, we're good.
545. Yep. Very nice.
So in a matter of a couple minutes, I just racked up.
Well, that's not 545. Sorry, we got 11 points here.
Yeah, so
it'll be 556. Sorry. So bosses give you varying different points depending how quickly you beat them. So if you beat this one as quickly as possible, you get 11 points. And it's harder to do, especially after Area 6 when you're kind of you're a little more exhausted, and then you have to... Oh, man, that was almost...
I thought I wasn't going to get it, but when I saw the first hit, I was like, oh.
Sometimes you get really lucky. This is Gorgon.
We love Gorgon.
We don't. George. And Gorgon can be really, really... It's RNG, I think. Just like... where the arms are going.
Yeah.
And the hitbox is specifically on the claw part, the Doc Ock claws, right?
Oh, so, what the heck? Who just hit me? Someone literally just flew into me.
It's Peppy. It's always Peppy.
We'll just blame Peppy. That's usually the go-to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have
we will have a flashing lights warning here coming up soon. So if you do have an epilepsy disorder of any kind, please.
Any light sensitivity, just we'll let you know.
And I got the 1 cycle, so we got that.
Nice.
So this will be coming up soon, like right about now. Stop shooting me. All right, so please look away for the next 15 seconds if you do have photosensitivity. I will let you know when it's safe to look back. We're going to have a nice little rave here. Okay, we're good. All right, you're safe to look back. All right, I'm going to throw one bomb here right about now and try to get these energy balls, and I just did it, so
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh,
so
that was so cool.
Yeah, so if you throw a bomb and
that was
spawn it right
amazing.
as the boss becomes solid, yeah, thank you.
So why were you holding this tech out on me, man? Like, what the heck?
So
I
you
didn't know
normally
about
have to
that.
have a bomb.
Oh, that's fair. You know, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't normally have bombs here. Hey, next time throw a bomb.
So if you throw the bomb and you explode it right as the Gorgon opens up, you can actually destroy all 3 energy balls, and those are really tough to get because they move the fastest around the circle of the boss. But once you defeat those, it's just straight up mashing for the rest of the level. And we are set to hit 2K.
Yep.
As long as
Just
I
gotta go
defeat
fast as
Wolf
possible.
fast, which I probably will, we'll be on track to get 2,000. And we're doing look at the timer right now. We're looking on a pretty good pace right now.
Yep.
So
We're plus 18 in terms of score. So we're gonna do a little cutscene, skip here, or not skipping, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna go right through it so
Alright.
that the Star Wolf all spawns right here at the same time. You can actually group them up like Adam is doing right now and take them out very quickly.
Cooperate.
They need to come down a bit, man. Why are they up there so high?
All right, there goes
Okay, there's
Leon.
one. There's one.
here comes
Sometimes
Andrew.
you'll get the rare Sudoku.
There's 2.
Seppuku.
All right.
They'll just like run into a pillar and die.
Come on.
Very rare, but it does happen. That's
That's
Wolf. Wolf has the hardest AI out of Star Wolf. Surprise.
Come on. Come on,
He's
Pigma. There
particularly
you go.
aggressive.
All right, so I'm going to be very careful here.
Yeah, you can actually soft lock here.
You can soft lock here. I think we're good. Looks
Actually,
like we're-
hard lock, really.
Yeah, it's a hard lock,
you
actually.
Can't do anything
you have
to turn
to
off
reset,
the game.
and that was a very fast
Yeah, that
end
was super
tunnel
good.
entry.
That was really good.
So,
That was really
yeah.
good. Woo.
All right, now we just speed through the tunnel. The fastest path is actually right-left. If you right-left, you'll get an extra life. But if you need an extra bomb, I think the path is left, right, left.
It's right, left.
Oh, right, left. Okay.
I think.
So
Might be
it's
left, right.
it's something right, left.
It's 3 instead of.
Yeah, it's 3 instead of
6.
2, but you get a
5.
bomb instead of an extra life. But I have 2 bombs right now, so that's really good. I never have an extra bomb like this,
Yeah.
so I normally only come in with 1. So I'm going to zoom in and let Andros do his little "ha-ha, I'm trying to scare you," which terrified
Andros
me as
is
a child
laggy.
look.
It's a
One
humongous
second.
face. biggest problem of lag right there, having a huge face, TBH.
And phase 1 is done.
Yeah. There you go. That was fast. That was
All right,
really fast.
so right here, I'm going to try
That
and
was
do a
fast.
somersault.
Yeah, you could do break or somersault, whatever.
Right now.
Nice.
So I'll do a somersault, get back into the cutscene, and I'll lock onto the eyes and lock on a bomb into those eyeballs.
Quick kill on the eyes.
Yep, it's a quick kill. Yeah, we'll line that
And then we gotta shoot the
like that.
cerebellum, I think.
I believe it's a cerebellum. We don't.
Cerebellum
Oh,
of the
okay.
brain.
I'm not going to play risky here because
no,
this could be
okay.
devastating if I don't do it right.
Okay, you're good. This looks good. So what you were looking for on the
Ooh, okay.
mini map
Good
on the
shot, good
bottom
mash.
right is the back of the B, I think, or maybe it's like the.
Wait, wow, he's being really difficult
The
right
bottom
now.
of the B.
Okay, now we're good. Now we got a little entryway to go in. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. Okay, now if
Oh, it
you
is the
U-turn
back
the
of the B,
second
that's
he
right.
does that, it's literally like you just do a U-turn. The weak point is literally facing right at you, so you just go right at it. And with that, it's gonna be
That was great.
on the way out.
Yeah. If you get caught in his little tentacle things, yeah, you can lose a wing, you can lose half your health. Like he just chews you up and spits you out.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating.
Yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you get away pretty unscathed, but yeah. So this ending part, it's just following Dad
Hello,
out.
Papa.
Father, is that you, Father?
All right.
And it's RNG. Not really well known. People think, oh, speedrun, you must know where you're going. This is actually like kind of just stupid. You have to pay attention at the very end,
Yeah.
but you do.
The
Yeah.
path never. It is. I think it's the same number of tunnels or
It's
directions.
the same number. It's the same number of tunnels. It's never shorter, but the direction is left-right is
I
RNG.
thought I was gonna hit the wall there. All right, I'm watching my clock here. I am gonna be hitting a massive PB here, actually.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Marathon PB, yo.
like a huge one. We're not talking like a couple seconds. We're talking like.
Yeah. So
Actually,
we didn't talk about boosting too much, but this is a great time to talk about it.
Yeah.
For boosting, you have to do not full boost is like the main rule, because it's very slow to boost all the way and then let it recharge. So you actually boost like between quarter and halfway every time when you do boost.
All right.
Almost done.
Celebratory bomb launch! Time! Sorry, guys.
Sorry, time was coming up. 32:51.
So that is a 40-second PB?
Woo!
For me, something like that. I forget the exact amount.
That was great.
I sent you the time, actually. I forget what it was.
Yeah, let me look.
I could tell you exactly how long it is.
One sec. Let me get to Discord.
Yeah, just in our DMs.
33:23.
23? Okay, so it was still 30-second PB.
Yeah,
so, yeah. So
much. 32 seconds.
Yeah,
yep.
so.
Fantastic.
So sub 33. I literally just hit that. This was awesome. And we're good with 2K, so the run is valid.
Yay.
So, yay.
2025.
And 2025. Woo! So, yeah. That was 2K. That was 2K percent.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
The timer was slow?
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. So that
we're
was 2K.
We're going to have to retime it.
Yeah. So that was 2K percent. I know I'm really well underestimated, but I had a safety net put in just in case. So if you're interested in learning more about Star Fox 64 score running, go to hit64.net. That's where you can find the information about tutorials. We have some tutorials. We're working on making some more here in the future. Leaderboards for score running and for this category as well. There's a leaderboard for this 2K percent. You can also find a link to the score running community Discord as well if you want to learn more.
And
about
everybody is
basics.
so nice and helpful.
Yeah, we try to be really friendly. So we're a pretty welcoming group. So literally there's no like ground floor for where you should be. It's literally like just come in and we'll help you.
I started score running at like 1,600 points.
Yeah.
And then I started learning things, and they're like, okay, yeah, great. Here's all the stuff you need to learn.
Yeah, it was
great.
I remember like first time I went into Kelsey's chat, she's like starting out like, oh, hey, try this. And then, oh yeah, hey, try this. And next thing you know, she's like at 2,200. So and that was only a couple months.
Yeah, only took a few months
it's a pretty fast learning curve to just get a better score. So
fun game.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you SpeedGaming for having me. Thank you Kelsey for commentating on this run. It was really fun. I will be sticking around actually. I will be commentating the next run actually. But yeah. So thank you guys again. So yeah. Admin tech. Go take it away. I don't know what else to do here.